All right, so today has been a long day coming. We're gonna do baby back ribs, competition style. Well, you can call them competition style, but really it's more of a copied, widely accepted variant that my cousins happen to do because they're on the competition circuit. So, starters, we've already got the membrane on the back removed on these, and they've been sitting out for a little while just so they can, you know, soften up a bit. That makes them a bit faster to cook. There's going to be dinner time pork ribs, baby back ribs. So these are nice and tender. They're the natural raised, so pretty much like free range, grass fed, you know, naturally done baby back ribs. So very high quality meat, and it's gonna be a good result either way. So not really gonna fix it up like, you know, like they do in competition style. Usually if you just remove the back portion and a few bones, you'll be fine. You know, the parts that you don't want, or if you want to square it off, they don't even use these in competition. So this is just for home and me. So for starters, always got to have a good binder. Nice. And you can pretty much use anything you want. Me, for pork ribs, I find that mustard is like one of the best binders to use because it imparts a little bit of flavor. Normally you don't really detect the mustard, but really all it's for is just, you know, make sure the rub sticks, doesn't get overdone, just to hold the flavor. Make sure it's evenly distributed. Make sure the rub, you know, is nice and loose. I'm gonna be using my favorite combination so far. My go-to, and you can use any rub you want. You can make your own mixture. You can make it, you know, any amount of seasoning to any ratio that you find favorable. But for me, I just like using proven rubs. So today it's going to be for the base, you know, like the main rub that we're going to use is going to be the standard barbecue rub from Killer Hogs Barbecue. Yeah, no, these guys are out in Mississippi, and it's pretty widespread for as far as like you know, distribution. If I'm not mistaken, all along the South you might be able to find some. You just gotta look. If you don't, these could be in a supermarket. These can be just about anywhere you can find, you know, decent barbecue rubs. It's one of the best out there for a nice base layer, and gives some of the best color that I've seen. So gives it its own real unique, you know, it imparts a good flavor, you know, has some nice sweet heat. Yeah, you don't really need to go too much on the back end, but since these are baby back ribs, these are gonna have a higher meat content than your standard St. Louis cut. Now, that's going to be, you know, the main player in this game. And you can already see the meat's already starting to change color. It's starting to get that nice red tint. But for today, I mean, plus, I mean, like I said, this is the best combination that I found. I'm also going to do just a little bit of Plowboy's Barbecue Yardbird seasoning. Now, this was actually originally a chicken rub. That's why they call it the Yardbird rub. And was made for chicken, but it also goes really good on pork. It's got a bit more heat to it, you know, and it's got a bit more kick. But combined with this and the way we're gonna do these ribs, it's almost exactly what you want. So that's one batch of ribs down. And I'm gonna be doing 2 more racks in the same style. And yeah, no, I mean, we're gonna put these on, get the fire ready, and you're gonna see how we do that. So, and yeah, that's pretty much how you like just prep basic baby back ribs. Not really much else you could do. I mean, like I said earlier in the video, some people, they like to trim off a little bit extra bone. That way they get more meat in that one rack. But if you're going for volume, you don't really have to do that. Also, you don't have to use mustard as a binder. That's just my choice. You can use olive oil, you can use hot sauce. But I think hot sauce goes best on like beef dinosaur ribs. But as far as this stuff, sometimes you don't even need a binder. Sometimes you can just use the natural pork juices that it comes in, and it'll stick okay. If you're in a pinch, you can do that, no problem. But yeah, as far as doing these, yeah, these are already like softening up. They're loosening up from the package, so these will cook pretty quick once we put them on there. Plus, in the competition setting, normally you're going to be using higher heat. So if someone wants to go low and slow at say 225 degrees up to 240 degrees, that's what they normally do. If you're going to go like for a 6-hour, 7-hour cook, that's usually how long ribs take, plus the rest for an hour. For me, competition's usually going to be hot and fast. Yeah, because if you try to take your time in a competition, you might not have time to do your other meats. It's going to leave you, scrambling to get your stuff. So me, I like to go higher heat on these, anywhere from like 280 degrees up to 295 for the initial smoke for a couple hours. So that'll be sometime soon. I'm gonna get the other racks ready. We'll see you guys soon.